You cannot talk about Nigeria Women's Football League without mentioning Pelican Stars, as they are the most successful women's football club in the Nigeria Women's Football League, having won the league 7 times. Well, so far so good this season. They were able to record just 1 point from 4 games so far. What could be wrong with Pelican Star living on their past glory? Before we go deep into Pelican Star gist, permit me to ship in the gist of former Super Falcons player Aishat Yusuf Aromire and her foundation named Aishat Yusuf Aromire Foundation came up with an initiative named She Football Conference to tackle issues surrounding women's football development in Nigeria at the grassroots level. This year's conference was held on Wednesday morning at the Swan House, Surulere, Lagos. One of the speakers of the day was Janine Anthony of BBC Sport. She addressed issues of Nigerian women's footballers as they have to compete for 14-star TRAM. They have to compete for time, relevance, audience, and money. I will be focusing on the letter M, which is money. Everyone works to get money to provide for their daily needs and put food on their tables. Well, that is not the case for Pelican Stars player, as they have been in the news for over 10 months protesting for unpaid salaries. Pelican Star players are being owed 14 months salary, 14 good months salary. For crying out loud, these are players that are working so hard, dedicating their time, their energy to play for the jersey they are putting on, and yet they are being owed 14 good months salary. Governor Ben Ayade, we are pleading to you, His Excellency, please pay up these players, for crying out loud. We are begging you, please pay up the players. They are girls. They need to provide for themselves and their family. They are supposed to be providing for their families, but it's the other way around, as most of them have to beg before they can even put food in their own mouth. Some of them cannot even afford to buy something as little as sanitary pad for their monthly flow, and yet the fans expect them to deliver 100% on the pitch of play, to be in a right frame of mind when they play on the pitch of play. They are to play FC Robo 4 p.m. on Wednesday evening, and they arrived Lagos State 5 a.m. on Wednesday morning. How do you expect them to perform properly on the pitch of play? Now, Pelican Stars are living on their past glory, as they are 7 times league winners. Governor Ben Ayade, please, we are pleading, we are begging to you to please pay up the players. Well, before I go forward, I would like to play you part of the clip of Janine Anthony's speech. Please do enjoy.
You have to be perfect. You have to be amazing. You don't have to have any mistake. You don't have to have any bad blood in your backbone. So we need to ensure that we avoid negative stories. For example, pay your players. Pay your players. Discuss with them if you can't pay them. Because negative stories do not help brands who want to invest in you. Avoid negative stories. Avoid your players being unhappy. Ensure that you invest in your players' welfare and mental health. Don't disregard what they are going through. Make them understand that you are struggling. We can do X, we can do Y. But ensure that you're bringing your own part of the bargain. Don't just ignore.
In order to be on the safer side, so that you think, wow, Mosrola Tunji is the one trying to exaggerate about these unpaid salaries. Here is what coach of Pelican Stars have to say after their defeat to FC Robo.
Firstly, for today's match, personally, we came into this Lagos around 4 a.m. this morning. We checked into the hotel around 5 a.m. Look at the distance, over Pelican 2014. When we play straight, you know my record. I Parachi, Muso, Victoria Deloma, Esther Sunday, all of them. They are in abroad now. That time I have occasion to my but this time around, the government is killing football generally. Until we have a stakeholder, all these companies can take over the football. You can be able to win. For me to see Pelican play this year, I'm happy because nobody give us chance to play this year. They have areas of money they owe them, but thank God they have started to pay them. But the time has come to get a tested player into the team. Almost half of my players have come from the team because of.
Well, from the clip, for every problem there is always a solution. The coach suggested a likely solution to all the problems we have been facing with unpaid salaries when it comes to women football. He said everything started with the government getting involved with the club. So it is high time we get sponsors, stakeholders, and privatize some of our clubs, which Pelican Stars have to be one of the clubs to be privatized. Well, let's take a pause on the issue of unpaid salaries of Pelican Stars players. We hope Governor Ben Ayade will listen to our plea and pay up the players as they are struggling to make ends meet as a professional footballer. Please do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on notification for my next videos.